Falling. A sign of a spiritual downfall, symbolizing a loss of faith, a plunge into despair, or a surrender to darkness. It can also mean that your spirit is disconnected from its higher purpose. It can also symbolize a release of burdens, a letting go of fears, or a spiritual awakening, breaking free from old patterns. 2. Being chased. This can signify that you are being pursued by dark forces or unresolved spiritual battles, representing the weight of past sins or unbroken generational curses. It can also mean you are being called to confront and overcome your fears, building spiritual strength. 3. Teeth falling out. A warning of a weakening spiritual foundation, a loss of spiritual authority, or the decay of your inner strength, often linked to spreading lies or betrayal. It can also symbolize significant spiritual growth, as old structures break down to make way for a stronger foundation. 4. Being naked in public. This can reveal spiritual vulnerability, shame, or exposure to spiritual attacks. It suggests your spiritual armor is weakened, leaving you exposed to judgment. It can also symbolize the purity of spirit, being true to yourself, or embracing your divine nature without fear. 5. Taking an exam. A reminder that your soul is being tested, and failing the test may mean you are not spiritually prepared for the trials ahead. It can also signify preparation for spiritual promotion, a chance to prove your faith and strength. 6. Flying. While often seen as a positive symbol, in darker contexts, it can mean you are being pulled away from your spiritual path, distracted by false freedoms. It can also represent spiritual freedom, rising above earthly concerns, and a deep connection with your higher self. 7. Death. A foreboding of spiritual death, the end of your spiritual journey, or the final fall into darkness without hope of redemption. It can also signify transformation, rebirth, and the shedding of old ways, making space for spiritual renewal. 8. Losing someone. A sign that you are losing your spiritual guides or disconnecting from divine protection, leaving you vulnerable to spiritual isolation. It can also reflect the end of a toxic spiritual connection, making way for healthier, divine relationships. 9. Being late. A warning that you are missing your spiritual calling or failing to act on divine guidance, potentially leading to missed blessings. It can also indicate divine timing, a reminder that everything happens for a reason.